so that it's
Hi.
like that. Is that better?
Is that better? Yeah. Well,
It was.
we should, you know what? Hang on.
It was just that.
Hi, everybody. Go ahead.
Hey, everyone. Sorry.
Go ahead, sit down.
Okay.
Hi.
Nice eyeball.
Okay. How's that? All right. Sorry we're late. Hi. Sorry we're late this morning. Truth is, we had a phone call that we had to take, and it just went long. And but it was very important stuff to do. So thank you for your patience. Hope everybody's well. It is. Come in. Yeah. Oh, my foot you ran over.
Oh, it was the real one too.
Yes, the real one. Yes, the only good one. So it is Thursday. It is August
5th. No, maybe 6th. 6th.
Yes.
6th.
August 6th. It's Thursday, August 6th, 2020. It's the Knockem Dead Comedy. It's the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show coming at you live. You can only see radio.com, but it's coming at you live from govsradio.com. That's our website, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and of course, if you have a smart TV, if you have a Roku, if you have a Fire Stick, if you have an Apple TV, if you have anything like that, you can download an app called Boxcast, and that's where you can find all your favorite govsradio.com shows. All of them. All of them. That's right. As our good friends Dr. Ken Pichelle and Dr. Don Sill say, we on TV! Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Last time Sallie and I saw you guys was before the big storm
Icicles.
Icicles.
No. Isaiah.
Isaiah.
I wish you didn't make everyone's power go out.
I say yes.
I was looking at the map of Long Island. It's like everyone was hit. Like
So,
Huntington was clobbered. It doesn't give the share.
so you're not sharing. Okay.
Doesn't give the share again.
Hello, Joe Krupiasher. Hello, Rose Marie. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Joe Staz. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us this morning. Sorry we're off to a late start. Yeah, we have not seen you guys since Isaiah storm has hit. I say yes. How do you say this? See,
Well,
things are not hard enough in 2020 that we can't even say the name of a storm. They couldn't just say, here comes, it had to start with an I, right? So here comes storm.
Isaac.
Wasn't there an Isaac already?
Well, maybe they don't have a lot of eyes to choose from.
Ay, ay, ay. That would have fit this year. Ay, ay, ay. That would have fit. Hello, Anna. Ken Pichelle says TV.
Share. Ha.
What's that?
I have share.
Well, then share, damn it.
Okay.
So yeah, we haven't seen you guys since we left here Tuesday morning. Pretty much as the storm was starting to brew.
Yeah, it was just starting to rain.
And we know a lot of you are without power. Hope you guys are doing okay. See, if you guys remember, I should have brought it with me today. A few months ago, Sallie bought me that fan that just sits around your neck and just shoots air into your face. See, some of you should go out and if you guys had that, then sitting in your rooms without power and no AC, you would have been okay with, because you had your fan.
Got so many jokes about shooting things in your face. I'm just gonna share.
Wow. Holy moly. We hope you guys are doing okay. We know, from what it seems like, the worst of it has been just a lot of power outages. I mean, you did see some houses that got hit, some cars. In fact, I don't think I told you, a cousin of mine bought a brand new car just a few weeks ago, and then her car got a tree on top of it. So sorry to hear that. In fact, I was driving around behind Governor's just Tuesday night after the storm passed. I drove around here and saw some damage. This area got hit pretty good north of Long Island, the northern end of the north side of Long Island. The north shore of Long Island got hit pretty good. Apparently, I got hit good because I can't even speak. But it seemed like I only heard one reported death, which of course is the main thing. So, your house can get fixed, your cars can get fixed. Not having power is a pain in the ass, but it's, hopefully not life-threatening in any way. So, hopefully everybody's okay. Hopefully everybody did all right, and hopefully everybody has their power back soon. We got lucky. We did not lose our.
We got lucky. Oh, yeah, we did. We just had like a small branch.
At Sallie's house. Yeah, just a small branch came down. Hasn't lost power, so we're excited about that. And it's deserved because that house. Sallie lives very close. She's on the South Shore of Long Island, almost as south as you can get in the town of Massapequa, and that house was rocked with Superstorm Sandy. Mm-hmm. So this house deserved a break. Some people did actually compare this storm to Sandy. I'm sorry, but
yeah, it's a little. I mean, if you don't have power, then it's bad. But you know.
Yeah, and that stinks. But that's more, for the most part, that's more of an inconvenience than for most people. That's more of an inconvenience than a life-threatening situation. So it's a pain in the ass, and it sucks. Don't get me wrong, but Superstorm Sandy, this island was like practically wiped out, man. Long Beach was wiped out completely. People couldn't live in their homes. Forget not having power. You lost your homes. You lost your stuff. This was nothing like that. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And you know what I also don't like? I don't like how people complain that the power company, oh, where are they? Where are they? They're not at my house. They're not fixing it. I don't see the trucks. Shut up. As a former utility worker myself, trust me, they're out there. They're working hard. They're doing the best they can. And I don't want to hear this garbage. Oh, I saw them sitting in their truck drinking coffee. You saw them sitting in their truck drinking coffee because they were just busting their asses for the past 10 hours, getting some power back on. Now they're taking a well-deserved break. Plus, it's a safety thing. They need a little rest. They need a little break because they're working with electricity. And they're working in bad weather like today. It's raining again. Mm-hmm. You don't want them up, just trying to restore power if they're tired or if they've been working 16 hours. Give them a break. You know what you can do? Bring them a coffee.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've done that?
I have done that. Yeah, years ago, I was at my mother's house, and I just started working as a utility guy. And and I did it. I worked. My personal record is 36 hours straight without a break. And I'll tell you, I'll never forget as long as I live. I was 23.
Oh wow!
I'll never forget as long as I live. Standing there, because we were doing underground work, so we were jackhammering and digging. And I was digging and digging and digging, and one of my coworkers relieved me. He said, "Come out of there. Come, I'll dig for a few minutes." So I'm standing there with my shovel, just checking out what he's doing, and I actually I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I had 2 feet at that time in my life, and I actually started, that. 36 hours straight. That was 36 hours, and I never forgot it. And then I was working. I was at my mother's house, and the power was out, and the power guys are outside, and they were working for a while. I don't recall how many hours, but they were out there for a long time. And when they came down from their cherry pickers, they came down. I swooped out there with some beverages.
Like Superman.
Yeah, just like that. And I said, "I too am a lineman, fellas. Here you go."
Did you really?
No, I just actually it did. Well, I came out with the beverages.
I used to be in the cherry picker too.
And they said, one guy went, "Holy crap!" And I said, "Yeah, this is for you guys. You guys are working hard." They're like, "Wow, man, thanks." So I said, "I'm a lineman at the phone company." I said, "I'm with you. I'm with you."
All right, I'm done sharing
Solidarity.
for everything that I could.
Yeah, all right, I'll share more later. So let's ask you guys to do that like we did the other day.
Yeah.
If you guys wouldn't mind, please share our show. Please, whether it's hitting the share button or calling up your best friends. Hey, did you ever see the show? It's great. Why don't you check it out?
Yeah, it means a lot.
Please share the show. Post a link on every wall of every page there is. And tell them to watch the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Tell them to watch govsradio.com. We have lots of great shows here. Mm-hmm. And we hope you enjoy them all. We hope you watch them all.
Yeah, but who got clobbered? Like, I know Huntington, like 38K people lost their
All right, but here's the thing. All right,
Oyster Bay got clobbered. Hempstead got hit the most.
All right, we'll get to the comments in a second. I'm just going to say this quick. Because you're talking about all the people out of power. Like you say 38K. Like a lot of the news, they'll say, in this neighborhood, 10,000 people are out of power. Yeah, but you have to remember, 10,000 people, it's a lot of people, but
Is that like 15 people living in a household? Is that what you're saying?
No, but the electric company comes in and fixes a grid that supplies power to thousands of people right there. It's not like they make it seem like, oh my God, 10,000 people.
Like they have to go house to house.
Right.
It's like a transformer, like every so often.
Right. So they'll take care of it. They'll get to you, and they'll get it done soon. I know some people are complaining that they have to wait. They're being told they have to wait until tomorrow. I mean, they'll get to you, and I just do feel the news blows it up. They'll show a picture of a tree over a fence. Oh my God, not a fence. I don't know. I just feel they blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, but anyway, so we saw some trees down, but nothing was like crazy.
Yes, Derek says, oh, you got lucky at Sallie's house. Makes sense, yes. All right, Greg. All right, take it easy. I'm working on that with Graz. You tell him, Tony, says Ken Pichelle. Thank you. The problem isn't the workers, it's the system. It's a suburban conspiracy theory, says Andrew Plagianos. I have to go in the hardware store, have a great show. Andy, all right, I was going to actually have a lot of quotes from Andy. And that too.
You have quotes from Andy?
Yeah.
You're like stalking Andy? You
have a power outage. What better thing to do than go on Facebook and laugh from people like Andy and their fun humor and their funny witty comments.
Yeah, there's some people, it's like, we do this like radio show, but there's some people that I actually even think to myself, like in this like weird, corny way, like I would have never like known them if, they didn't come in as a guest one day on another show or something. Because I was like, when the studio was open, I was engineering like a lot of the shows. So I got to meet like a lot of people just from sitting in the booth engineering other people's shows. And like, Andy's like one of those people that I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I've known him forever.
Adam Snare is watching. What's up, Adam?
Don Sill.
2 more days till the latest Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anna Marie Gamiello is watching. Hello, Anne Marie. Some new names here today. Chris Thomas is watching. Julianne is watching. Thank you guys for checking us out today.
So
Tim Saliani is watching. I'm sorry, you going to say something?
Yeah, so remember yesterday you said when we were driving here, I asked you a question and you were like, oh, why don't you like save it for the show? And then I got here and the question fell right out of my brain.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said yesterday.
I did. Just hang with me. Then, but yeah, so I remembered. I wondered if you guys like ever thought about this. So, like we're driving along, we're listening to like songs, and I don't remember what song it was. Whether it was like Beth or like there's like so many.
What song was that?
Beth.
No, you. Beth.
Beth.
Beeeeeeeeth. Beth. Actually, then it would be beef.
Yeah. But, like, I'm actually just curious, like, why do guys always, like, they don't always, but if there's going to be a song with a name in it, it's going to be a guy writing a song about a girl. Like, what is the point? Like, you alienate every single person who doesn't have the name Beth.
All right, I have a couple issues with this.
And you're like, no, women do it all the time. I'm like, no, they don't. No, they do. And then Tony said something like, well, sometimes when you're rhyming something, I'm like, well, women seem to figure out how to rhyme things with, words other than people's names. I don't get it.
All right, first off, I wasn't done talking about the storm. I said I had quotes from Andy Plagianos.
Oh, right, okay.
Secondly...
I thought you were done because you were just reading people's comments.
Oh. No. I will... Bad! When we lived in Wilmington, North Carolina, we saw a Tampa news reporter after a storm picking up one little branch that if and when you could see the whole picture beyond the camera shot was utterly ridiculous. I believe it.
Yeah, we've all seen those like clips of newscasters that they're like out in the field and they're standing in the middle of a puddle and then like someone with an iPhone is just showing how they found like the only flood that they probably, used a hose to make.
Andy Plagianos, he said several things about the storm yesterday. I always think that power is only restored when someone in the affected area has learned their lesson about love, family, and how to make coffee on the stove, like in A Christmas Carol, or like in a Hallmark movie. I thought that was hilarious. Mm-hmm. Charles Gunnan replied to that. and said, plus you have to be visited by 3 spirits: Con Ed spirit, weed dealer spirit, and the freeloading neighbor spirit, which would be Charles Goonan, he says. I thought that was great. And he also said the electric will be back the day after the election, because that's, his conspiracy theory.
I was like, the reason why I was going ahead of you is because Andy's in a store right now, so I thought if you wanted to do this, you'd wait till he bought his nuts and bolts.
Well, I don't know how long he's going to be, and we're on limited time. And maybe he's not coming back. He can come back and watch on the replay.
Well, he didn't get a job there. He's not working as a cashier now.
Do you know what he's there for?
He's going to buy a nut and a bolt. A nut and a bolt.
He told you that.
And a hammer.
A nut, a bolt, and a hammer.
And a screwdriver.
And a screw. See, the list gets bigger and bigger every time she opens her mouth.
And a saw.
And a saw.
That's it.
Could be along lines because
a
people.
Candy bar.
And a
candy bar.
Candy bar. I would love a candy bar.
No candy bars.
No candy bars?
Mm-mm.
It's a crowded hardware store because people are repairing their storm damage. He's going to be there a while. He also said, I love when the power is out. I like to sit outside and just listen to the sound of 30 generators in my neighborhood. It's like Sturgis during Bike Week. That was great. John LaRocchia, our friend John LaRocchia said, Long Island has lost power just like the Mets. How do you like that?
I got stuff on the Mets today, too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I heard they won last night. Jones Beach was closed yesterday.
Oh.
You know what? And then also they said New Jersey got a tornado.
Yeah, there was a tornado watch.
No, they said they actually Jersey had 2 confirmed tornadoes.
Well, it just has to touch the ground, right? It could be as small as possible.
All right, well that's my thing.
It could be like this big.
That's the thing. They showed Jersey. I saw this thing from an aerial shot. It was just trees down. I saw I mean, this went on for a few minutes where they're showing Jersey hit by this tornado. I saw some trees down, and I saw one house that had damage. Of course, I feel sorry for that house, but
doesn't sound like you feel very sorry for that house. It sounds like your whole thing is complaining about.
I want more damage, damn it!
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
No, my problem is with the news. They're blowing it up. Damn it! All right, that's all I had.
Okay. Tim Stiliani says, Carly Simon wrote, "You're so vain." That covered all guys. Mission accomplished.
Hello, Bobby Inns. Bobby, we're going to get some baseball stuff in a minute. Yeah, but that's not what Sallie's saying, Tim. You're actually talking about a guy's name should be in the title, correct?
No, I don't think, title or lyric.
Oh. I thought we were just talking about titles. You want to talk about lyrics? I mean, we can go on all day.
Well, I know that they're out there, but it's like 10% compared to like...
No, it's not.
Oh, it so is. Okay, for example...
Barracuda by heart. Magic Man by heart.
I went by names about men writing songs about women.
Oh, okay. So
and they went in alphabetical order. And just to give you an understanding, there are 27 songs with Sallie. 27. 4 of them my middle name's Ann. 4 of them even have my middle name. There's no song about Tony.
All right, no, wait a minute. Let me backtrack a little bit.
I'm not saying there aren't
sure
songs of men in it, but it's like there's 7 songs about Abby. Like I went from like A all the way down.
All right, so what are we talking about? Songs that actually say a person's name in the lyrics?
Sure, anything.
Or just songs about?
That have like a name in the lyrics.
All right, so a name has to be somewhere in the lyrics.
It's usually always a girl's name when a guy writes it. And then I looked up like how many women write with, like men's names in it. And there's not that many at all. And even if there is a man's name in the lyric, it's usually a guy writing about it. Like, and this sounds silly, but like even just like Billy Joel writing Captain Jack, like Jackson, it's a guy writing about a Jack. It's there's men even write about men, but women are like, what do I have to put a guy's name in it? They're out there. I'm not saying they're not out there, so don't send me.
So you're just saying that there are more songs by men about women.
So many.
Is
like 90%.
No, and so you're just saying it should be equal? Like, what's the point here?
I'm just asking. The question was when we were driving was why alienate every person who doesn't have that name?
Well, the name game covers it all. Sallie, for Fanny, my man, for Fanny. and then you can do any name you want. So there you go. It's all covered. Done.
Like immediately you're listening to this like really nice song, and all of a sudden like you find out it's about Eloise. I'm like, I don't know how Eloise is. Why I was connecting to the song, and now all of a sudden I have to care about Eloise.
Oh, so you're complaining that these songs have
I'm saying
mentioned somebody's
as
name. I'm very happy for Eloise.
as a business model, a singer-songwriter, if they're going to put a song out, it was a question. It wasn't a complaint. It was a question. Why do it? Like, I understand if it's like you're writing a song about your child and you don't give a shit who else buys it because it means something to you. But I don't understand as like a business model to throw a name in there that and some names aren't all that popular, so it doesn't really matter. And some songs it kind of just flows with like
Sallie.
Lucy in the Sky, like that. No one cares about that. But when you're writing like a love song and all of a sudden like 2 sentences in you hear it's about Jacqueline, I'm like, I don't know who Jacqueline is. What's up with that?
So
I don't know why they do it.
So you're saying it takes away from a beautiful love song
Yeah.
if they actually say a name. So you being a narcissist just want every song to be about Sallie.
I'm a very jealous person. I've got enough songs written about me. Oh my goodness, 27 songs.
Oh yeah, and most of them, at least the ones I know, they're all great songs. Long Tall Sally, Sneaking Sally Through the Alley.
I thought the Long Tall Sally was funny since I'm like a dwarf.
Oh.
Yeah. One was something about Sally kicking a foot, and I thought that was like funny.
She kicks the foot right off and then falls in love with him.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I just kick it right off you.
All right,
Who needs that extra leg?
All right, so what's the point then?
Why do men do it? Why do men singer-songwriters do it? Like I said, men will even write about other men. There's like, and it's not like old songs that like I'm just picking songs from like the 60s to like now. Like there's a lot of songs and they write about men even, mostly women, but women are like, I can find something else to do.
So a song like Wonderful Tonight, you think it's just beautiful because he doesn't mention a woman's name in the song?
Yeah, I think it would ruin the song if all of a sudden the song, like Lady in Red. If all of a sudden instead of Lady in Red, it was
Roberta in Red.
Roberta in Red. I don't give a shit.
So that would ruin the song for you.
It would make me like it less. It would. Like, would it you? Like, I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering from like,
I just think you're
if
weird.
you do this for a living, and someone's helping you, like, let's say you're coming up as like a singer-songwriter, like, doesn't anyone say to you, why are you being so specific? Unless you want to be, like, you're writing your wife a anniversary song or something. Because you know what? If it's not an anniversary song, like, I would think that, like, let's say a really popular artist wrote a song about, I don't know, I'm just saying, Tammy. And then all of a sudden, they're not dating that Tammy anymore, and they have to sing that song every day. And then the woman who you actually did fall in love with is, hear me out, is like, on the side, hear me out, on the side of the band, like, oh, great. Now it's the time that you sing that love song for Tammy, you fuck. Whereas, like, if they didn't say Tammy, he could actually say, I just wrote that song. I was being ambiguous, but now that I have you, baby,
no,
I totally want that song to be for you.
No way.
But if it's like having a tattoo on your arm, and then you have to sleep with this woman every night of your life, and she goes to bed, and she's like, oh, I love my husband, and then she looks at the arm, and she goes, fucking hate you.
We know how you women work. If a guy is married, he sings this, and he wrote a song about his wife. And it's a hit song. Everybody knows what it's about. But he doesn't say her name. You're telling me you're the next wife. This guy unfortunately gets divorced, marries you. You're in the wings. He's playing that song because it was a hit. He's got to play it in concert. It still doesn't mention her name. But you're telling me you're not going to sit there and say, oh, you wrote that song about her.
I would be so less mad if I didn't have to hear the word Tammy. Or, whatever the name is.
No,
Tammy's
I'm not
lovely.
buying it.
I'm just saying. I would be so much less mad if I didn't have to hear her stupid fuckface name every time I went to concert with you.
Aaron Milos is watching. Did Mark write a song for you?
Yeah, what if Mark White is like, well, he doesn't sing, but what if he was like, oh, hey, spin doctor singer, say some ex-wife name of mine. She'd be like, what the hell?
Well, now, yes, but if they wrote the song back then?
She'd be less mad.
Yes.
If she didn't have to hear.
If it's a hit song, you're counting the dollars. You don't give a shit.
I'm not complaining.
Yes, you are.
Oh, shut up. I'm not complaining. I'm saying, why are you that stupid? That's what I'm saying. I'm just sticking up for you, singer-songwriters. I'm just trying to help you help yourself.
So you're saying...
I'm not complaining. No one's ruined a song for me. I don't like Lady in Red. I don't care. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, I haven't been like, oh, I would have loved that song. I'm just saying people are going to like it a lot less if you have a name in it. So I'm wondering why you do it.
So basically you're saying that if you write a song, don't write a song for somebody because you're going to break up eventually and be with somebody else. That's what you're saying.
That's what I would do. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? I didn't look up Anthony's. Ken Pichelle said Anthony works in the grocery store.
Anthony's
and again, it's a man writing about a guy. He's not... Like, a woman doesn't write about Anthony in the grocery store.
Tim Saliani says he's going to jump off the Tallahatchie Bridge. I like how he spelled Tallahatchie.
Oh, my sister Lori's watching. Lori, right? Like, if, like, you know, Eddie was, like, singing a song and you know, whoever he dated before you 5 million years ago, because they met in high school.
Chris Thomas says, Christine 16 by Kiss, clearly acceptable pedophilia. Totally different subject there. Greg DiFilippo, look at Michael Jackson. He wrote a song about his amusement park at his house for kids. It was called Beat It. Mentally is why let's not try to include everyone. That mentality is why we have hurricanes named Isaias.
Yeah, Lori's bitter because okay, so my sister Lori, my parents, they're dumb. They're so dumb. Like who sits at the hospital and says, "Oh, I want my daughter to be named Lauren." Oh, how do you spell that? I could just see my mom. Lorin. Yeah, that's it. So she's stuck with this like.
She's complaining she can't even get a plastic bicycle license plate with the name Lauren.
Yeah.
Spelled the way it's spelled for her. But I'm going to say this.
What?
I've never heard anybody call her Lauren. It's always
Lori.
No,
she changed that because I make fun of her that all the time. It's always Lori. Like
right, so that you can find a license plate for.
Yeah. Well, no, because everyone Lori is Lauri.
No, there are plenty of Lori. Lori. There's plenty.
Not as many.
Look that up right now. I guarantee you find a license plate.
She never did. She would have wanted to do that because her whole life her name was just Lori, you know. And then they moved to North Carolina, and I think she just wanted to I don't know, maybe she was sick of the name but now like all of her friends call her Lauren, you know.
Oh, do they down there? Yeah.
Well, it's like me. Like here on Long Island, everyone calls me Sallie, but at my whole life, like growing up and even the other places that I've lived, they just call me Sal. So when I hear Sallie, I'm like, it sounds weird still. I don't know.
So you prefer to be called a man's name?
I'd rather be just called Sal. Yeah.
This is a weird show.
Well, it's like Tom or Thomas, like just Tom. You know, it's warm. It's.
Thomas is cold and heartless.
Well, Thomas sounds so strict. It's like Joe, Joseph, Sal, Sally. So.
Bobby N said guys named Tony are usually singing the song.
Tony Orlando,
Tony Bennett, who just turned 94 the other day.
And Tony Orlando couldn't even what were the names of the women that he donned with?
Dawn.
Both of them named Dawn.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah.
I don't remember their names.
So here's this asshat who can't even like Tony Orlando and I don't know, the two people who doing all the work next to me.
Oh, stop it! Look it up. I'm sure there's a reason they came. It was a group name. No one named Sallie sings, says Bobby Inns.
I'm
especially this one.
Especially this one. My sister Lori actually has a nice voice.
Andy Plajanos came back and he said he came in at a weird spot. It's not the first time you've said that, pal. Charles Gooden is watching. So years don't matter to you, Sallie, and names don't matter to her either. That's right.
I just don't know why you would. Why would you do it? Like, there's no reason to do it other than you're trying to get in the pants of the girl who you wrote the name of.
Well, that's why we do anything.
That's going to last a week and a half, and then no one else is going to have sex with you.
Maybe they're going to get married and spend 75 years together.
Like, every time you want to go on a date, you're going to, like, put the girl's name on your arm. Who does this?
Yeah, Coming from the girl who has 27 songs named after her.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to know that.
Mustang Sally, Long Tall Sally.
There were so many. Oh my god. Yeah, I took pictures of it. But yeah, I thought they'd be like 4, because I know like you told me a few.
Yeah, I want to try and name some of them.
Yeah, try, because it's crazy.
Joan Kirby Asher says, I get it, Sally. No name leaves more to the imagination.
Yeah.
As she spells Sally's name wrong.
I don't care. And again, my parents were so stupid. So stupid. Okay, like Sallie, Sallie. Why? Why make me correct everyone my whole life? That's why I just went with Sal. Like, done. Like, write it however you want. I don't care.
Yeah, and Tim Saliani brings up a good point. Try being in Fleetwood Mac, where
Why?
the whole Rumors album is the bandmates singing negatively about each other.
I know. But at least they didn't say when such and such had sex with the other person.
Erin Milo says, I'm sure he's working on it. Mark writing a song for her.
Oh, yeah.
You better be.
Better get going on that. As he's daydreaming, driving. What did he say? Hallucinating as he's driving? Mark White. Pay attention, man. Drink
All
some
love
coffee.
songs should be titled after the mother of the writer.
Oh, yeah. Well, unless your mother's an ass. My mother wasn't an ass.
I Want Your
She was
Sex
just-
by George
My
Michael.
mother
That's
just
about
can-
his mother?
My mother just can spell. Like, yeah.
Yeah, see, thank you, Danielle Asher. She says that makes her want to puke a little bit.
Why?
Because you're not going to write a romantic love song about your mother.
Well, you should thank your mom. No
All right.
matter what you do in life.
One
You
of
should say, Mom, thank you.
One of the best songs ever, Let It Be, was about Paul McCartney's mother. All right? So no other song is
Paul's a
needed.
good son.
No other song is needed. It's one of the best songs
You
ever.
want to name some Sally songs?
Yeah, I'll get to that. I just want to finish
okay.
the comments here.
Yeah.
All right, Ken Pichelle. Serious songwriting point. I had read that songwriters who write to pitch or provide their songs to others must be more general.
Yeah.
But artists and bands who write for themselves can
Of
and do
course they can
write
do whatever they
more,
want.
more.
I just don't know why they would. Why would they choose to put a name in? I don't get it.
Michael Jackson wrote a song about a rat named Ben. All the other rats were pretty pissed, says Don So. Patiently waiting here for Sally to tell Mark White that Jimmy Olsen's blues is too specific. Should have been generic young photojournalist who may or may not know some superhero blues. Ken Bichelle, that might be one of the funniest things you've ever said. Jeff Bosey is watching. Hope you guys enjoyed
Jeff.
No Rhyme, No Reason the other night. Jeff Bosey doing it solo.
It's not easy.
It's
That was
just-
really brave of you.
It's the start. See, that's how the Beatles broke up. It's how the Police broke up. They all tell you can. They tell you can just do it solo. You don't need the other guys. I don't know. I was pretty scared the other night for Rich Raider. George Michael wrote "I Want Your Sex" for Elton John. All right, so you want me to try and name Sally's
Yeah,
songs?
name some. There's like 27. Give it a shot, and then I'll tell you them all because it's crazy. Do you want me to tell you the artist, and then you can guess, or you want to just whip them out?
Let me see how many I can guess first.
All right.
Well, I know of at least one that's just called Sally. It's an old song. There's, I believe, 2 songs called Sally G,
Okay.
or at least one. But I believe there's 2. How many songs are there just named Sally? How many do you have there?
27.
No, just Sally. Well, that's the title, Sally.
Oh, they're not titles. They're like if it's in the lyrics and stuff.
Oh, there's
Lyrics or
27
titles.
songs just in the lyrics.
Lyrics or titles.
Oh, all right. Well, all right, but even still, how many just have the title Sally? I know of one song that's just called Sally. But Joey Cola's watching. Joey,
Joey Cola.
I'm calling you this afternoon. You're sitting down with us in here tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Stop bossing him around.
Damn it.
You're so bossy.
There's a lot of new.
So that's all you got? You want me to just read them?
My mother points out that I always say thank you to her when she cooks for me. I don't write her a song. Sorry.
He's polite.
Frank writes the songs.
Despite his...
You want to get that? It's from Tennessee. It's from
Nope.
Nashville. It could be Elvis.
Someone wrote me a song from Nashville.
We should see who that is.
Nope.
Put it on speaker.
Nope.
All right. So again, how many songs just have the
All right,
title?
so Eric Clapton did what?
Would you answer my question?
I don't know. It
It's
doesn't
not there.
specify. It just says song lyrics, either in the lyrics or song titles.
Eric Clapton did "Lay Down Sally."
Right.
Little Richard, "Long Tall Sally."
Good.
Sneakin' Sally through the alley.
Who's that?
Who did it originally? I don't know. I know Ringo did it. Robert Palmer did it.
Oh, Robert Palmer.
Okay. There's a song with Sammy Hagar, by Sammy Hagar with Sallie in the title.
Who did the one that Huey Lewis did?
Oh, that's an old song. Huey covered it later. That's Little Sally Walker. Believe it or not, that is the title.
Nice.
Little Sally Walker. Yeah, Sally Hagar, Ride Sally Ride or something? Or no, not Ride Sally Ride. Although there you go, there's a lyric too. Ride Sally Ride.
Mm-hmm.
But Let Sally Ride? Let Sally Drive. I think that's it, by Sammy Hagar.
The Police had one.
Yes, they have a song called Sally too, that's right. Sally G is a song. I think I mentioned that.
Reed had one.
What's that?
Oh, this is very true. Because as bad as my singing is, where do you get a load of this?
Lou Reed from Freeport, Long Island.
Lou Reed wrote a song, Sally Can't Dance.
Oh, I don't know that. I'll have to find that.
That is,
Well,
I have nothing to complain about with that song.
And then he wrote a second, a follow-up, Sally Can't Sing.
Yeah.
Then he wrote another one, Sally Can't Play Sax.
What's worse? What's worse, my sax playing, my singing, or my dancing? It's...
My least, the worst one I would say is singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Josie by Mike Del Giudice? A very beautiful song about his mother. Great song. Oh, there you go. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that one. You're right, Ken. Mike Del Giudice wrote a great song about his mother.
Fat Domino, Sally was a good old girl.
Yes, she was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, I gotta find that one. Save that list. I want to get those.
No.
The ones that why not?
All right.
Because I have a list of a few songs with men's names in the title. Alfie, who remembers that song? Alfie. Lady Gaga has a song called Alejandro.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has a song called Dear John. Blondie has a song called Dennis. And of course, ABBA, Fernando.
But there are guys in it, like a girl would.
All right, fine.
Maybe she didn't write it. Maybe a guy
Mickey
wrote about
by
another guy.
Tony Basil. All right, fine, forget ABBA. And then Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega. Remember that one? There, see, I can't sing either. Long Tall Sally, right. Mustang Sally. Oh, Mustang Sally has Ride Sally Ride. You're right.
Sal's got a sugar.
Sal's got a sugar?
Oh, wait. Sal's got a sugar lip. That's really the name of it.
All right, I'm just going to sit here and wait for 10 comments from Andy Plazanos on that one. I'm just going to sit and wait for it.
And that was written, I thought it was like today. That was written in 1959 by Jimmy Driftwood.
Driftwood, talking about Sally's sugar lips.
Performed by Lonnie Donegan.
Oh, I know Lonnie Donegan.
It doesn't say Sally. Sal's got a sugar lip. Don't dilly-dally, Sally.
Oh, I've never heard that one. I like that title.
That's 1960.
I like that title. Don't dilly. Oh, I'm saying that to you.
No, I know.
All the
There are
time
things
from
that I
now
don't want to tell you now. I'm going to be like next week going, why? Why in the world did I bring this up? But anyway, like I said, it was just a question. Like, I wasn't complaining. I just feel like, what is the point of ruining a song?
You have, hey, the Blondie song is called DJ D Love. It's not called Dennis.
Yeah, that's really funny. Who's that? Ken? Ken, you're funny today.
Ken's on a roll. You're friends with Antoinette, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you find her on there? Antoinette posted a video yesterday from the storm. Wait till you see it, man. It's incredible. This guy, it wasn't her video, but it was somebody she knew that posted the video. Yeah, that's it.
All right, you just want to do it? You're going to have to hit the... Oh, and you might have to put... If there's... I don't know if there's sound to it, but I turned my volume down.
All right, so what? This guy is moving his car. Right, because the storm's coming. He's parked in front of a tree. Hope you guys can see this.
He's moving it.
So he moves his car. There he goes. 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 Okay. So he's taking off, right? So he's moving his car because he's worried that tree's going to fall on him. So for some reason, Somebody else from the house comes out.
Yo, that is crazy.
All right, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Just watch a second. There he is. So this guy comes out. Why he's out, I'm not sure. He chases his dog back in. So he's walking. Watch out, watch out. Bam! Look at that shit. Yo! Thank you. Antoinette Biordi from News 12, our friend, who's been in here many times with us. She posted that. Is that crazy shit or what, man? That guy just got out of the way of the tree falling on him. And it wasn't like the biggest tree you've ever seen, but it was big enough. That definitely would have caused some serious damage.
Like that, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, okay. So it could have killed him. I think it could have killed him. And speaking of killing,
is it a bad story?
there's going to be some damage in your household.
Which one? Kevin.
Sallie,
Kevin's a dick.
pretty soon we'll be.
He is. He is.
Let me show you something else, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you something.
Kevin's really funny, and he just messes with you all the time.
It doesn't look as bad as it did, but it looked pretty good 3 days ago. But it's still here. So okay, so there you go. You see that? See that white thing on my arm? Now this has nothing to do with having a penis on my arm, like we talked about the other day.
You're gonna have to explain that if you're gonna keep bringing that up.
I know. That's why I knew the jokes would come. You see that white thing? That's whiteout. Sallie's son Kevin came up to me the other day while I was at the computer, and he just put whiteout on my arm.
Yeah.
Many scrubs with soap and water later.
Still won't come up.
And it's a lot better than it was, but it's still not completely off.
Yeah.
So I'm open to suggestions to my revenge.
He'll put scotch tape on your head, like
regularly.
Yeah, like you know those like things that hold papers. Like I'll
Paper clips.
I'll walk by and Tony will have like one on his
Oh, those
cheek.
big ones that you just fold. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pain.
So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys because soon, if you hear Sallie saying she has one son instead of two, you'll know why. Yeah,
he definitely had it coming.
He definitely has revenge coming to him on this one. Yeah. And I mean, we go back and forth. I've gotten him a few times with certain things, but nothing that has lasted, this long. So.
And he knew too. Like when he saw it the next day, he was like.
Oh yeah, he knows it's coming.
I don't think he realized. I think he just, he's a dick.
Will Romero's watching. Hello, Will. Alice's Restaurant, says Jeff Bosie, another great song. My favorite is the 1938 head, Sallie, your boobies are right in my face, and I love it. That is a great song.
Have you heard that song?
I sing that song every day. Daniel by Elton John. Yeah, that counts, because that's a love song.
Is it?
Hey, can I flex that gun up there one more time? Yeah, it's a gun, all right. Flab. So I'm open to suggestions if anybody has any ideas on how I can effectively get revenge and kill Kevin. Killing is not a problem here.
You were gonna put like that goop stuff in his soda or something, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I saw a video which I don't know if he's watching.
I doubt it.
Sometimes he's sneaky like that. He'll watch. I saw a video. Some guy went to McDonald's and he got his friend a soda. And when the friend wasn't looking, he took the soda back, and he had those
sweet and sour packets.
Yeah, that McDonald's gives you, or even at the diner where it's like the hard shell
sweet
and they
sour packet.
Right, but sometimes it's So they
a little plastic.
So he pulled the straw out of the guy's soda, put the packet in the soda, and then put the straw through the lid of the packet. So now the straw is sitting in the packet, and then he pushed it down, so you can't see it in the soda. And then you see his friend go to drink it, and then he's like, he spits it out, and it was hilarious. So that's my first choice right now as to how I'm going to get Kevin back. But I personally think he just, he deserves more than that. So, so I'd like to hear suggestions.
Yeah.
Rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer.
Oh, you think that'll work?
I didn't.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't. I've only been doing soap and water every
We
few times a
can't
day.
afford to use rubbing alcohol because we can't buy new rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol is flying off the shelves. You go to any drugstrom, you see the shelves are empty.
Yeah, they're empty. Yeah.
Yeah, and rubbing alcohol, I needed to put this on. I'm just gonna sit it like this. I need rubbing alcohol to get this on. This is held by suction, so to slide my stump in, bow chicka bow bow. I need rubbing alcohol to slide it in, and then it stays on through suction.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're not at desperate levels yet of rubbing alcohol.
No, but
But it's getting there.
there might be like probably a month from now if they don't start supplying you in store. We might be saying, "Can we come by your house and pick up your old rubbing alcohol?" What else you got? I was going to talk about baseball changes a little bit. Did you hear?
No, I don't know what we're talking about.
Because of the Marlins.
I thought they resumed play.
They did, but they just last night they came up with a whole bunch of rules that everyone is just going to have to stick to, like including the list that came out a month ago with no spitting. Like now there's a lot more now. Like and it's just everything that everyone else is doing, but you have to like say to these players and staff, you can't be doing it. They just upped them. Like masks have to be worn everywhere except for when you're in your own solitary hotel room. Like everyone's gonna have their own room, and unless you're in it, you have to wear a mask.
Oh, you mean during the game? You mean?
Like in the hotel, like if you're walking around or you're on a bus going, or if you're on a plane. If you're on a plane, you obviously are gonna need to like take up your mask to eat a little bit, but you're not allowed to socialize while your mask is off.
So Major League Baseball actually needed to tell these guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing
wear
that's
your mask
like
on a plane.
Yeah, but it's something that like I think many people do and many people don't. And sometimes you just have to. Sometimes like when you send your kids to school and they're 5, and you have to say, "Don't bite your friends." Like you think you don't have to say these things,
Right?
But they're like, all right, we'll try to do the best we can. No sharing food. Like they actually had to be told, staff and players, there'll be no food sharing. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of them were doing this, but they realized a lot of them weren't.
Did a kindergarten teacher write these rules?
It gets a little worse. They have to, if they're in the hotel, in any, like in the lobby or something, because they're not allowed in each other's rooms. No one can be in each other's rooms.
Okay.
That's that.
Wow.
So if they're like congregating, they want to congregate like in the lobby, they have to ask the compliance officer first to get permission. They can't leave and go to like a store or something on their own without getting permission that
Wow.
they know for tracking. Who are you seeing? They're not allowed to go to bars, malls, anywhere that there's a large group. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, it sounds like silly, because that's all we've been doing all along, but...
Yeah, but we're not traveling like they are.
Yeah, especially like on planes and buses and stuff. So yeah, so they have to kind of man up a bit.
Did you happen to catch what happened at the Minnesota Twins game the other day?
I did not.
There was a first.
Base, second base, third base, first baseball player, first batter up. I'm done.
Something that had never happened before at a Major League Baseball game. There was a delay. Now, there's been plenty of different types of delays, most commonly rain delays, but there's been other types of delays before.
An animal ran on the field.
Not even close. That's happened before. Not even close. Minnesota Twins game. Who were they playing? Was it Oakland? I'm sorry, I don't remember who the other team was.
What year was it?
What? This happened just the other day.
Yeah, I'm just saying things that probably don't matter.
Oh, so it was 2020. It was August of 2020. They had a drone delay.
Oh.
They had a drone delay. They were playing their game.
Okay.
Normal baseball game. Everything was, copacetic.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, from beyond the center field wall, all of a sudden here comes a drone that's flying.
Oh, that shouldn't be there. I thought
Right.
you meant like they were using a drone that wasn't working.
Nope. Drone came just flying in.
Was it Kevin?
Yeah, probably. Umpire spots it, stops the game, immediately tells all the players to get off the field. Because you don't know. You don't know what this
Why?
thing
What
is
would
doing.
it do?
It could drop something, or you don't know.
That's true.
Didn't know what the purpose of it was.
Yeah,
So,
because people get their bags checked before they walk in. Who knows what's on this thing? That's a good point.
so the players get off the field, they're all in their dugouts, and they're just watching this thing, and it's just hovering. It's just staying there. So then they're just watching this for a few minutes, they're watching that security comes out, they're trying to figure out where it's coming from. They're trying to figure this out. Couldn't figure out. This thing's just hovering. And it wasn't terribly high. It was only maybe 20 to 50 feet above ground.
Okay.
And it's out in center field. So the bullpens are out there. So one of the relief pitchers who's out there in the bullpen, he starts now trying to hit it, and he's trying to knock it out.
Okay.
And he didn't hit once, didn't make contact once.
Sure, it wasn't the Mets.
Yeah, right. So with that, because the guy was throwing the balls at it, the thing went higher, went a lot higher.
All right.
Stayed there though, for maybe another minute, if that, and then eventually took off. They never found where it was coming
really?
from.
Oh,
They
wow.
never found the source. Couldn't figure it out. And they waited a minute to see if it was coming back. It didn't come back, so they resumed play. It's a strange thing.
That's really strange.
So that's what happens when you don't let people in the stands. They're just going to mess with you.
How long did it take?
This thing was out there, I would say a good 5 minutes at least.
Oh, okay. All right, not so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like, 20 minutes or half hour, but
Yeah.
still, it can, disrupts the flow of things. It can be a little scary because, again, you don't know what it's doing, who's sending it.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a little, I can see that kind of, messing with your psyche a little
Yeah,
bit.
because enough. I feel like don't add to our year. We got enough going on without drones dropping stuff on us.
Like, what else this year are we talking about?
I don't.
No, name it. Really, name a couple of things.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Mm-hmm.
Zombie cicadas. We'll just work backwards.
Yeah.
Murder hornets.
Yeah.
Well, COVID.
Right.
What else? I don't know. Why, do you have a list?
I have one thing. I'm just going to go back a little bit. I just want to see what's cooking here. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Oh, Joan Krupieschi with a bunch of suggestions how to get the white ad off. It's a good, with everybody saying hi to each other. It's a good thing we don't have Taz's phone number. We could all text her at once and wake her up. Lots of new names here today. Thank you guys for watching us. If you're watching us for the first time, we're the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. We're on govsradio.com. Lots of great shows here at govsradio.com. We hope you check them all out. There's a lot of new names here. Let's see. Eric can sing Danny Girl on Ashland.
Even the Beirut thing yesterday. That was.
The what thing? Oh, the Beirut thing?
That was awful.
That was Tuesday.
Was it?
Wasn't that the same day as the storm? I believe it was.
Yeah, maybe.
Or was that Monday? I forget now.
Mm.
Danny Girl, your measurements are shrinking. I think I can hear him now singing that. Yeah, congratulations, Danielle Asher's lost some weight. Very nice.
Danny Boy is probably one of the songs I'm going to try to play on the saxophone because there's not a lot of. There's only one F sharp. It's so weird. I'm so in the beginning stages. And there are things that I don't even remember. Like for example, I was completely squeaking like crazy the other day, and then I was like, why? And so I actually Googled it because it's been a long time since I've played, and they said it's a reed instrument. You have to take the reed and drop it in water for 5 minutes when it's a new reed. I totally forgot I used to do that. Stuff like that. So, but anyway, so the reading of the sheet music is rough enough. So Danny Boy is looking pretty good.
The worst thing about 2020.
My saxophone playing.
No, worse than that.
My singing.
Worse than COVID.
What?
You remember the TV show Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
It's getting a reboot.
You don't like that?
Who's the Boss? Probably.
What was bad with that show?
Probably the worst show ever.
There's
Right up
worse.
there with Parenthood.
I love
Tony Danza, one of the worst actors ever. I mean, they gave that man a talk show a few years ago. What the hell? I didn't want to come to me. He's worse than Stallone. Hey, how you doing? The guy is a joke.
He's actually a really nice man, and
You met him?
He helps people. He went back. Didn't he like try to be like a teacher, like a substitute teacher for a while?
That was a TV show. It was a
He was still
reality
doing it.
show where
He was
Tony Danza is a
still
school
doing it.
teacher.
He was still helping kids. Why are you so angry?
Oh
about him?
yeah, I'm sure that wasn't scripted.
Oh, here it is.
And I'm sure he's full of knowledge to help kids.
Is it because he has your name and you're so narcissistic you can't have someone else with the same name?
No, I mentioned Tony Bennett before. I love Tony Bennett.
Is he still alive? He's alive.
I just said before, he just turned 94 years old.
What'd you say?
I love Tony Orlando. We talked about Tony Orlando. What?
Is he really 94?
Yeah, Tony Bennett's 94. Tony Danza is not 94. And I hope he's gone before Tony Bennett.
Wow, such an anger.
Damn it. Tony,
We should like love each other like more this year. We've all been through enough.
well, rebooting Who's the Boss is not going to show us love.
Well, he's obviously not going to be playing the part.
Yes, he is. It's a reboot. They're bringing it back.
Reboot means all the same actors have to.
Well,
do
they're
it?
rebooting the show, but yes, it's him and Alyssa Milano, and the show is going to be based around Alyssa dealing with her child. And they said the other characters, that weird guy who played her brother. Remember that guy? He was weird. And I'm not saying that because he's gay. He was just, he was just creepy. He was like skinny and just he kind of talked like that. Judith Light, who's the only good, well, not the only good thing on that show, but they said they hope to have her come on the show sometimes.
She's done.
Her and Katherine Hellman were the only good things about that show.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Katherine Hellman
What
from
did she
Soap
do?
and the
Oh,
redheaded
right,
lady?
Right. She's
Well,
alive?
No, she's dead. She died, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
So, but even if they still wheeled her body on, she'd still have more talent than Tony Danza. Damn it.
I liked him on Taxi.
Yeah, but he was a bit player on Taxi. He was a supporting role where he belongs. Stupid. Who's the boss?
He's helping children.
Of all the shows to reboot, that's what you're going to reboot? Let's see. How do we cheer people up in 2020? I don't know. Do we reboot The Sopranos? Do we reboot?
I'm too sad that guy died.
Well, sure. Do we? I don't know. Reboot? I don't know. Sons of Anarchy. Anything. Any good show. No. Let's who thinks Who's the Boss? Of all the shows, all the things you can do to cheer up the world in this crazy year.
It's never gonna work.
Some network couldn't say, let's take Pasusu and throw it on NBC.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like you look at shows like, the Brady Bunch. It was perfect. Like, just leave it alone. You can't reboot something and have it work. It's never gonna work. Just leave it alone. I agree. The brother was strange.
Yeah, he was a weird kid, man. And then he's like one of those child actors. When they're small, they're cute, but then 2 years later, they're dorky and weird and creepy.
Yeah, and you can't really kill him off like you do Tiger.
What did Danielle say? She said something about Judith Light. Yeah, I can't believe Judith Light would agree to this. Yeah, she's a much more. She's a real actress. She's got talent. She's got style. She's got hotness. Even now, she's probably in her 60s, right? She's still looking pretty good. She's done some real acting.
Are you gonna write a song about Judith? Judith. Now you're wishing I played a saxophone.
No, I'm not. Don't you wish that Tony Danza gets AIDS? Wow, Jeff. Jeff Bosey said that. We didn't say that. The opinions and concerns of those on No Rhyme or Reason do not reflect GovsRadio.com
anyone or
any of the shows.
Anywhere, and let's speak for the world.
So that has me very upset, as you can see.
Oh, it's after 12.
It is after 12, so we have to get out of here. I'm just going to Chris Thomas, I saw, maybe if we have 2 seconds, we'll show them quick. She sent some pictures of her damage, I think from her neighborhood, I guess. Where is it? Why can't
I feel so lucky because I was looking at some of the trees in the backyard thinking they are just going to blow right over.
Real quick, for more than 25 years, Two Eagle Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching.
Nice.
In the event of an accident, like your car had some damage from the storm, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish. From tow to insurance process to return of your vehicle, we are with you. So please call Two Eagles Auto Body at 516-328-2527. 516-328-2527. Located in New Hyde Park, Long Island, which is Western Nassau County. It's almost in Queens. Again, we are Two Eagle Auto Body. Please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. There you go. Chris Thomas. Chris Thomas, whose house is this? Chris Thomas sending us some pictures of damage. Yeah, but see, this is what I mean. Like this one. Can you see that? It looks a little... It's just a tree down. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yeah, that's better. That's a tree down. It doesn't look like it hurt anybody or anything. Whoops, wrong way. That hit the house, but it doesn't look like it. There might be some damage, hopefully not too bad. Again, just a tree down, pulling down the power lines. That didn't look, there's no damage on there, it doesn't look like. Oh, stop it. Well, Chris Thomas sent us this. I want to show them.
What can we do tomorrow?
Because we talked about the storm today. We're going to talk about it again tomorrow?
Sure.
All right. So thank you for sharing those with us, Chris. Hope everybody's okay from wherever you took those pictures. But it's still not devastation like Sandy was. So, but hope everybody's okay from those pictures. All right. So it's Thursday. Is there a COVID-19 Iron Chef at 12:30? No. Yes.
Maybe.
All right, well, check at 12:30 to see if Felix is joining. Today is Thursday, so we have George is on tonight at 6:30. Soul Space. Graz, Limo Talk with Graz, Bobby Inns. They're returning tonight.
Be sure.
He said August 6th.
I know, but then I told Graz the other day when he called. I'm like, you need a... I said I put you on the schedule, and Mike actually put you on the schedule, but if you're not going to be able to do it without Mike, then you need to call Mike and figure out whether he's doing it with you because he's on vacation.
We have not heard from him since, so I'm guessing it's on.
Okay, good.
So 12:30, 6:30, 9 o'clock. Lots of great shows here. GovsRadio.com. Yeah, 6:30.
Oh, you said that. Okay.
Keep it locked at GovsRadio.com. Sallie and I are back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Real quick before we go, I don't know if tickets are on sale yet, but keep August 26th open. Keep August 26th open. That's where you'll see me on the patio out there, taking the stage. Going to redeem myself from bombing the last time. It's going to be a fun night. So keep August 26th open. Sallie and I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock here on GovsRadio.com. Everybody have a great